Hello and welcome to the London Car Alarm Company. Today we've just fitted another Starline i96 on this VW Crafter 2019 diesel. Customer's super paranoid. He actually got it here at a lockup because he had a Sprinter stolen, so we fitted this system. So how the system works is every time you jump in the vehicle, you turn on the ignition, go through a push sequence, receive a melody, then you put your foot in the clutch and start the vehicle. If you don't do that, the vehicle won't it just won't start. On here, we've actually done two forms of immobilisation. We've done digital blocking and analog blocking, just to make it a little bit more secure. And we've also paired it to his phone as Bluetooth authorization, so he doesn't have to go through a push sequence. He can just jump in and drive because he does quick stop starts. So I'm going to show you how it works. So now I'm going to put my foot in the clutch, try and start it. If you see now, vehicle won't start. Foot on the floor to the clutch, try and start it, won't start. Okay, so every time the customer jumps in the vehicle, main ignition on, goes through his disarm sequence. So 1, 2, 3, hear a melody. There you go, start the vehicle. Really clever, really straightforward. Just for video purposes, we've had customers saying that it's a really basic code that I'm using. It's just so I can remember it through the install, but you can use different configurations across these buttons here and some of these buttons here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through a changing of the code. So the way you do this is every time you want to change it, so main ignition on, disarm the system, i.e. pass authorization, we'll put the code in, so 1, 2, 3, receive our melody, then hit one of the buttons on the network 5 times and then cycle the ignition off and off, and you get off and on, you get 5 bleeps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, key off, then key back on. There you go, we've got 5 bleeps. So I'm actually just going to change it to this side so I don't forget. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, wait for confirmation. And repeat. 1, 2, 3, wait for confirmation. There you go, same bleep means code has now been learned. So if I leave it now 10 seconds and wait for it to immobilise itself, you'll see the vehicle won't start, and we'll try the new code. Also, when you want to take this for a service and you want to put it in valet mode, this is straightforward. I'll show you that in a second. I think we're about 10 seconds in now. So let me try and start it. See, vehicle won't start. Okay. So let's just try the old code. No melody. So ignition off, ignition back on, and we'll try the new code. I think it was this side here. Let's just try it here. So 1, 2, 3. There you go, melody, start the vehicle. This battery's not very good on this vehicle. It's a bit lazy. I don't want to start it too often. I'm going to run it for a second. So as I said, basically, if you want to put it in valet mode, the way you do it is basically like this. So let's turn off the ignition, leave it for about 10 seconds, then go through the disarm procedure. We'll get our double bleep and then hit one of the buttons on the network 11 times. So ignition on, no melody, so means system is armed. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, disarm the system. There you go, then hit one of the buttons 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Key off, key back on. 2 bleeps, now means it's in valet mode. Okay, also when you get the vehicle back, just to take it out of valet mode, ignition on, insert the code, you'll hear double bleep, and it's now out of valet mode. So that means if I now turn on the ignition within 10 seconds, you'll hear disarm. There you go, which means you can start it. Finally, I'm just going to show you quickly on how to disarm it using the Bluetooth app. So now we've just grabbed the customer's phone. So now we've actually downloaded an app called Starline Key, and we've paired it. Bluetooth is on, phone is within range, and we've got a green circle around it. So all we really do now is ignition on, melody, and just start. No messing around, having to put the code in. Also, finally, if you want to put it in valet mode, the way you would put it in valet mode is really straightforward again, finally. So push and hold. Don't know if you can see it there. It is green, but it looks yellow. When it goes yellow, let go, you get 2 bleeps. That means it's in valet mode. When you get the vehicle back, take it out of valet mode again, put your finger on the key, hold it till it goes back to green, and let go. Don't know if you can see it, but that's actually green. Looks a bit yellow on the video, but this is now out of valet mode. So now finally, as I said, all the customer has to do, as long as Bluetooth is within range, Bluetooth is on, he jumps in the vehicle, ignition on, melody, and start. Really straightforward. Hope you found this quick video helpful. My name's Otto, company's called London Car Alarm Company. Number to me is 028906 0478. 028906 0478. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.